everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today, I will share with you a little bit more about backup protection and how DOCweb helps us with that selection. Backup protection is used when you want to control the costs of the project. In this board, the short circuit current at this point is 50 kiloamperes, so in theory, all the components within this board must be rated at 50 kiloamperes. But if I'm willing to use backup protection, what happens is that the downstream circuit breakers can be selected to a lower ICU rating. Currently, you can see that all the breakers are rated at 50 kiloamperes, so if I want to change this to backup protection, I click on the circuit breaker, go to the right-hand column under Coordination, and choose Backup. I have to do this for all the breakers where I want to apply backup. Okay, let's run the calculation. You can see that the downstream devices have been changed from 50 kiloamperes to 18 kiloamperes. This data is coming from the coordination database, and what we can guarantee is that with this combination, you will be able to achieve backup up to 50 kiloamperes, even though the downstream breaker is only 18 kiloamperes. But you can also see there is partial selectivity up to around 2.2 kiloamperes. What this means is, if your fault level is higher than 2.2 kiloamperes, it can cause both breakers, the upstream and downstream devices, to trip. So when you use backup protection, you basically lose continuity of service to parts of the building. For this board, the outgoings are pretty small. You can see it's still 50 kiloamperes short circuit at this point, and the incoming has been selected to 50 kiloamperes. If I choose backup for the outgoing breakers, I need to change it for all of them. Let's run the calculation and see what happens. Now the circuit breakers have changed. For example, from S800 to S200, meaning from a 50 kiloampere breaker to a 10 kiloampere breaker, you can see there are significant savings. With this combination, we can guarantee that the S800 will back up the S200 up to 50 kiloamperes. But again, you can see the partial selectivity is around 0.2 kiloamperes. So if the fault level is higher than that, it can trip both breakers. Even if the fault is on one path, you may lose continuity to the other paths as well. So backup protection can be used, but my recommendation is to use it on your final circuits and not at your main board or close to the incoming. That's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope this sheds some light on backup protection. Do join us for future videos where we will go into detail on other aspects of DOCweb. Thank you so much and have a good day.